Hey guys, I'm Ethan Moore from Stockholm Supply, and today I want to talk about how to install the BladeLock Insert. Now it's fairly intuitive, but I think it's worth going through exactly how to get it together on your bandsaw. So we're going to start with the round version here. This is for the Rikon, but this is going to be the same on any of the round blade locks. And then later in the video, I'll show you how to install the one for the Laguna or the Harveys, this rectangular shape, because it is slightly different. So yeah, when you open up the package, you're going to get the blade lock and two Allen keys. You're going to get an 1/8 inch Allen key and a 1/16 inch Allen key. So the first thing you're going to do, obviously you're going to remove the insert from your table, and you're going to install the blade lock right in the table, just like this here. Okay, now right now this blade lock is a little bit low on my cast table here, so on each of these 4 screws I can tighten them, and I'm going to bring the blade lock up flush with the tabletop here. So once you have it set level with the table, on the very back here, I'll pop it out so you can see, there is a locking screw. You're going to access that screw right from the middle of the slot right here. This is probably the most difficult part of the whole endeavor, but once you got it figured out, it's really not too difficult. So slide that in again. You're going to want it square with your table. Okay, and you're going to use your same Allen key, and you're going to go in the back and tighten that up. And you might need to do a couple small turns just to lock it in place, right there. Okay, so now that I have that locked, that's not going to come out of my table, and that's not going to rotate at all when I'm cutting and when I have those guides set up. Now before I set the guides up, the side guides here, make sure you have the bandsaw set up the way that you normally use it. So I mean, already get the guide set up, and I have a video I'll show you up top if you are unfamiliar with setting up your bandsaw. And also make sure you have it in the preferred position on your top wheel. So for me, I like having the body of the blade in the middle. Some guys prefer the gullet of the teeth in the middle. But before you set the guides up on the blade lock, you just have to have everything else where you're going to have it. Okay, so yeah, very, very simple here. Once you have the blade set up, or the saw set up, to slide the blocks in right so you're touching the side of the blade. Lock it up. Same thing on the other side. Right into the side of the blade. You don't need to leave any space at all. Designed to actually touch the blade. And voila, you're all done. So the very first time you spin the blade, depending where it's positioned, the teeth may wear a small groove into the blade lock, but that is totally normal. Now let's move on to the Laguna here. Okay, so we're back at my Laguna bandsaw here. So I've already removed the original aluminum insert here, and I've actually taken out the little lock on the bottom, and I've installed that same lock on my BladeLock insert. Now, what I've done here already, I should show you this here first. If you look at the side here, it's very difficult to see, but there's a few small standoffs on each corner here. They're very, very small. Now, they are on there to accommodate for any imperfection in the casting, and that'll keep it locked tight in the table. So the very first time you install this blade lock, you're just going to go to your hole here, and you're going to push a little bit of extra pressure in, just like that. But what can happen is on some, or maybe even all, of those little standoffs, it may remove a little bit of material, so you might have a little bit of a burr on the very top here. So if you just take a file, and after you've installed it once, just remove any burrs that might be on those little standoffs here, and you can go ahead and reinstall it. Just like so. And once you have it installed, it'll be nice and tight in there. You can go ahead and level with the leveling screws the same way you've done and tighten up the guides just like the other blade locks. So on this machine, it actually has 4 guides, and that's just going to accommodate for the really wide blades that you can put on these Laguna saws. So just like that, and just like that. And you're all set. So if anybody else has any questions, you can email me at info@stockhamsupply.com or just comment on the video. Thanks for watching.